Welcome to the Prehocracy Show, the show before the show that you watch after the show.
And of course, the show that he is referring to is the Adhocracy Show, your show for all things advertising, marketing, art, and design.
And we welcome you to our, I don't know, whatever episode this is, where... 34th, well, not the Prehocracy Show because we started those later.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. Look down below to find out what episode it is, apparently. So, for those of you who have not been with us, for weeks on end or, any weeks at all, the Prehocracy Show is to help us get in the groove so that when we go into the Adhocracy Show, it just goes flawlessly.
Because it does
every
single time.
You can't find a mistake in there.
Nope.
I dare you to try. Go and watch every single Adhocracy Show and point out all the mistakes.
If you can point out a mistake, put it in the comments.
Yeah. It might even help. It might even help to subscribe so you can see future episodes so you know
when to say, oh, you made a mistake.
Yeah,
because we don't.
You won't. You won't find any, just so you know, but it just doesn't happen.
Well, in today's show, we actually are going to talk about the QR code. Is it dead? Has it died? Did it die an agonizing death?
Did you get hit by a train?
I don't know. Maybe it was on a train. That would have been a dumb place to put it. Unless you were a passenger on the train, which then it could be okay. Unless it doesn't have any cell coverage in that area, and then you're in trouble.
And those are things we will not be discussing in the episode. But we are going to talk about the QR code. But before we get to that, we are going to play a little game of things. Now, this is 4 or more players, and as you can see, there are only 2. So, basically, we're just going to get our creativity flowing by saying whatever random stuff comes to our head when we talk about things you would like as your last words.
Things that I would like as my last words.
As your last words. Let's see. Last words.
Delete my browser history. Just kidding.
No, see, I like things you would not. I can think of a lot of things I wouldn't like as my last words.
Can't do that.
Don't worry, I've seen this done on YouTube.
In front of my mom. We talked about one of the Prehocracy shows.
What else we got? Let's see.
Things you shouldn't have to pay for.
Oh, okay. Let's say, anything.
Like anything.
I just want everything for free. I
don't want to pay for water. I'm not. I don't buy bottled water or anything like that because I think it's kind of excessive to pay for. It's water.
I know. It's not gonna hurt you.
Unless you're in certain areas, I guess. I don't know.
Things that cause trouble. 2-year-olds. And 4-year-olds.
Toddlers.
Yeah.
But it's cute trouble.
The game Trouble.
Trouble causes trouble. It does. Oh, who did I play it with that I was making people so... It was family. I think it was family. We played it at a family little, vacation. And, I play very strategically. I think, okay, who am I, who's, and then, bam.
Or the game's categories.
I don't know. I know I've played it.
Categories. Because that's you just have to come up with, that's the one where you have a letter and then it has all these categories. You have to come up with something.
Okay.
Oh man. Especially if you're from a family that cares about rules a lot.
Scrabble does the same thing then.
Yep, Scrabble.
Things you wish grew on trees. Money.
Tacos.
Tacos, if they stayed fresh and crunchy.
Yeah, they would.
Instead of going through the drive-through of a taco restaurant and it's already mushy. That's why I don't really go to those
fresh
places.
Fruit.
Oh, could you imagine if fresh fruit was on?
If you could have a tree instead of go to the store all the time.
So water. Awesome. If water could grow on trees.
Things you wish people would stop talking about. The election. Done.
Oh yeah. Any new news and current event thing that is just so unimportant but is so over talked about.
I.e. the Kardashians.
Ah, jeez.
Things you shouldn't display in your china cabinet.
Your underwear?
Severed heads.
That got really morbid.
Well, you shouldn't.
Well, what if you are
Cannibal.
a cannibal, or you are an invader, and you want to show your prowess of head chopping
Well, why do you have a china cabinet?
to display the heads?
It wouldn't be a china cabinet, it would be a head cabinet.
Things a waiter shouldn't do. Don't kneel or sit on the seat next to me. That's weird.
Don't kill people.
Don't not write down my order, because you're going to do it wrong. I know it.
Don't smuggle nuclear weapons into America.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Are you saying a waiter should do that? Because I don't think they should.
No, but that's okay. No, yeah, cool.
Just saying. I can do this all day.
Yeah, good, right? This might be a good thing to do for a little while.
Right.
Like every couple of prehocracies.
Oh,
It's your turn.
Things that confirm you are losing your memory.
What?
Things.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm funny.
They didn't before, they do now.
Usually it comes up when my family is telling me about something I did as a kid,
Oh.
and I forget, and then I am laughing so hard that I'm crying. Like, as a kid, I used to do this thing where I would go to my parents and I'd say, I need to bite. And my dad would stick out his knuckle, and I'd bite on his knuckle, and it wouldn't hurt because, it's just his knuckle, so, bigger and fatty. And I just sit there and I need to bite. And as my mom is telling me this, I am crying and laughing so hard. So,
He's losing his memory. That confirms it.
how about you?
Oh, people remember what you do a lot better than you remember what you do. But I think
I've got a pretty good memory, though. I remember things pretty well.
I remember random stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think just getting old confirms that you're losing your memory. Genetics, maybe.
Things a chicken thinks about when the farmer picks up the eggs. My babies! Where do all those things? Where did they take these things? Where did they go?
Buy me dinner first.
He didn't even critique me.
All right, last one. Things that seem to take an eternity.
Oh, the Friday before a 3-day vacation.
Watching your food in the microwave. Forever.
Takes forever.
The last 1% of any type of loading bar.
Oh,
We've talked about that one.
we
Don't
have
say
talked
that.
about that. That's pretty good.
Yep.
I like that.
All right, let's get into the episode. That was a good one. We may have to do this again. Did you like it? Tell us.
Let us know if you liked it below.
Tell us in the comments. You can also put your own things in the comments. Because
we'll
we have all
answer
these, just make sure you tell us which thing you're talking about.
That might be
Things
funny. That might be even funnier, and we can just apply, we'll just apply the definition to each one.
We'll try and guess which thing it is. How about that?
Things a chicken thinks about when a farmer picks its eggs.
All right.
Banana.
So you start this one.
Okay. Welcome to the Adhocracy Show. On today's show,
I forgot what we were talking about. Okay.
you're losing your memory.
I'm losing my memory. Okay. Okay, got it.
Welcome to the Adhocracy Show. On today's show,
What is a QR code?
I just learned about it. Is it already dead?
And a moving tribute to the QR code.
We'll be right back. No one really wants to work that hard for an ad. I heard that quote somewhere and I thought that was genius. I don't want to work that hard for an ad. If the ad has some kind of great payoff, if it's funny,